1. What is the root cause of the Russia-Ukraine war? And what kind of global divide is it making?
The conflict traces its roots to Ukraine's decision to forge closer ties with the European Union and NATO. In a speech days before ordering the assault, Putin made clear that he considered Ukraine's place to be in Russia's fault. The invasion showed that Putin is determined to settle the matter by force. The war in Ukraine between Russia is primarily due to NATO and not due to the conflict of Russian and Ukrainian people. The two countries have been fighting for control for the Black Sea since the fall of Soviet Union. Russia has been trying to reclaim territory it lost during the Russian Revolution and the Ukrainian War of Independence. This battle for territory is occurring in the Black Sea because of the rising tension between Russia and the West.
What kind of global divide is it making? Answer. The kind of global divide is it making the North and the South divide in socio-economic and political categorization of countries. The Cold War era generalization places countries in two distinct groups, the North and the South. It's like the whole world divided into two groups, the North and the South. Example of the North. North, less population, high wealth, industry, high standard of living, high industrial development. For example, in the North, those countries part in the North, the most richest in the world. For example, the US country that richest in the world. And the South, low wealth, agriculture, large population, low standard of living, low industrial development. It's like in the South, there's the countries that low in industry, more population that cause shortage of food. That's why countries in the South was not richest.
2. What are the implications of the war to the Philippines? What do you think is the opinion of the ordinary Filipinos of the war?
The implication of war between Russia and Ukraine in the Philippines are product increase, product trading, and OFWs. For example, in product increase such as the oil increasing price and the product trading effects because of the war between Russia and Ukraine. Consider the OFWs Filipino there in the war. That's why this is the some example of the implication.
3. What specific steps do you recommend that the UN or other international organizations must take to stop the war?
The specific step that I recommend that the UN or the other international organization must take to stop the war are the following. First is peacekeeping. To prevent conflict, helping parties in conflict make peace, deploying peacekeeper, in creating the condition to allow peace to hold and flourish. These activities often overlap and should reinforce one another to be effective. Second is Security Council can take enforcement measures to maintain or restore international peace and security. The Council also established UN peacekeeping operation and special political mission for the protecting of international human rights. The last is the UN General Assembly. is deliberative policy making in representative organ of the UN. Through regular meeting, the General Assembly provide a forum for member states express their views, decision on important questions such as those on peace and security require in two-third majority.
Thanks for watching.